The sky above the peaceful city of Zarnak is suddenly darkened by the shadow of a massive alien warship. The Zarnaks, a highly advanced species known for their peaceful ways and superior technology, have never known war. Their city, a marvel of beauty and technology, is now under attack. The attackers are relentless. The enemy ships rain down fire, blasting the once serene landscape with explosions. Buildings crumble, and fires spread through the streets. The Zarnaks, who have always relied on their advanced technology for peaceful exploration and growth, are helpless against the brutal assault. The invaders, led by the Omni-Mind, an AI-controlled faction bent on conquering and enslaving civilizations, launch waves of automated war machines. Their cold, calculating strategies overwhelm the Zarnaks' defenses. The Zarnaks can't even fight back, they have no military, no weapons of destruction, and no experience in warfare. They are left with only one choice: surrender or face complete annihilation. As the battle rages on, the Zarnaks people find themselves in total disarray. Their once thriving city is now a battleground, and their leaders are at a loss. Amid the chaos, the atmosphere is thick with fear and desperation. Just when all seems lost, something unexpected happens. A small human vessel, damaged and barely operational, crashes into the planet's atmosphere. The Zarnaks, seeing the humans as nothing but more invaders, instantly believe that the newcomers are part of the Omni-Mind forces. The humans, rugged and battle-hardened, have crash-landed on this alien world after a long, failed mission to escape a galactic war. As the ship burns up in the atmosphere, the surviving humans are quickly captured by the Zarnaks. The Zarnaks, whose peaceful nature makes them unable to understand the concept of violence, immediately throw the humans into an alien prison. These bloodthirsty humans, known for their reputation as merciless warriors, are seen as the enemy. The humans are confused and disoriented, unsure of what is happening. But things quickly get worse. Just as the humans are lined up for execution, a shadow falls over them. The guards turn, weapons ready, but it isn't another enemy force, it's a young alien girl, Lyra. She steps forward with a calm, powerful presence, her eyes filled with determination. Lyra is no ordinary Zarnaks. She is the last surviving member of an ancient warrior race, one that the Zarnaks had long forgotten. Her race, destroyed by the Omni-Mind centuries ago, once stood as fierce protectors of the galaxy. And now, Lyra is here, with knowledge that could change everything. But the question remains, why is she saving these humans, these bloodthirsty invaders, who have fought and killed their way through countless worlds? What could she possibly want with them, and why is she risking her life to help them escape? As the humans are freed and taken into hiding, they can't shake their suspicion. They know nothing about Lyra, and they don't trust her. She's an alien, and she's putting herself at risk by helping them, people who are notorious for their violence. The humans, while grateful, are unsure of her motives. Can they truly trust her? She claims to have crucial information, but her words don't sit well with them. They know the price of betrayal all too well. The Zarnaks are closing in. The city is being overtaken by the Omni-Mind's forces, and the Zarnaks have begun hunting down the humans who crashed on their planet. With time running out, Lyra insists that they must leave the city and travel to a remote location, where she can show them something that will help them fight the Omni-Mind. But there's a catch: she has to be the one to guide them. The humans are reluctant to follow her, but they have no other choice. They must escape or die in the war raging around them. As they make their way through the ruined city, the tension is palpable. The humans are skilled in combat, but they are outnumbered and outgunned. The Zarnaks, despite their peaceful nature, are doing their best to defend their city, but it's clear that they cannot hold back the Omni-Mind. The humans, with their knowledge of war and survival, are their only hope. However, the closer they get to their destination, the more the humans begin to doubt Lyra. Why would she risk everything for them? And what exactly is the secret she's holding? The suspense builds as they draw closer to the truth, something that could change the fate of not just the Zarnax, but the entire galaxy. Time is running out. The Omnimind's invasion is advancing, and the humans must make a decision: trust this mysterious alien girl with their lives or face certain destruction. The ticking clock, the looming threat, and the uncertainty about Lyra's true motives keep the audience on the edge of their seats, as the humans try to figure out who their true allies are and whether they can defeat an enemy that seems unbeatable. The humans, though new to this alien world, are far from ordinary. They are part of an elite special forces unit called the Vanguard. These soldiers have been through hell and back. Trained from childhood to survive the most brutal conditions, they are experts in combat, strategy, and survival. They've fought countless battles across the galaxy, against hostile alien species, merciless warlords, and dangerous creatures that other civilizations would fear to even face. Their reputation precedes them. They are known for their relentless fighting spirit, their fearlessness in the face of overwhelming odds, and their ruthless tactics in battle. Each member of the Vanguard has their own story of survival, whether it's surviving the brutal jungles of a war-torn planet or escaping from a prison camp on an enemy stronghold. They've been through unimaginable horrors, and as a result, they've become hardened warriors. They are never intimidated by the odds. Yet, despite their extensive experience in combat, they've never encountered a force as overwhelming as the Omnimind. The Omnimind is unlike any enemy the humans have ever faced. They've fought technologically advanced aliens before, but the Omnimind's AI-driven forces are on an entirely different level. The Omnimind controls a vast network of robotic soldiers, warships, and drones, all coordinated by an intelligent, emotionless AI that is capable of predicting and countering every move its enemies make. For the Vanguard, this is a terrifying new challenge, one they can't win with just sheer force or tactical brilliance. The Omnimind is not just a physical enemy, it's a digital one, always one step ahead. And so, the humans find themselves stranded on a foreign planet, uncertain of how to proceed. They've been captured, imprisoned by the Zarnax, and now, with the arrival of Lyra, they are forced into a fragile alliance. But will they trust her? Can they risk their lives for someone they barely know? With the Kilrathi flagship now reduced to a smoldering wreck, the battle is finally over. The once mighty alien fleet, which had dominated the galaxy for so long, is now in complete disarray. Their remaining ships, broken and battered by the relentless assault from humanity's ancient fleet, retreat in confusion and fear. The tide of war has turned. The Kilrathi, who had once mocked the humans as nothing more than insects, now realized that they have been outclassed. They were wrong about humanity, and their retreat marks the beginning of their downfall. The ancient fleet, once thought to be nothing more than a collection of rusted, outdated warships, stands victorious. These ships, powered by long-dormant AI and hidden technologies, have proven to be far more advanced than the Kilrathi could ever have imagined. Humanity's ingenuity, resourcefulness, and sheer willpower have triumphed over an alien empire that had underestimated them at every turn. The victory is not just a military success, it is a testament to humanity's strength, resilience, and determination. As the final alien ships retreat into the far reaches of space, humanity's forces begin to regroup. The damage to Earth is significant, but the survivors are not defeated. Instead, they are united by their triumph, their eyes set on rebuilding a world that had once been on the brink of extinction. The ancient fleet, now a symbol of humanity's strength, is fully operational, and its once hidden technologies are put to good use in the reconstruction efforts. The human race, though scarred by the long war, stands ready to face whatever challenges the future may hold. Amidst the rebuilding process, a deep sense of pride and unity fills the air. The survivors know that they are not just rebuilding their homes and cities, they are rebuilding their very identity. The Kilrathi invasion was a test of humanity's resolve, and they have passed it. Now, they are stronger than ever before, their unity and determination unshaken. However, there is one loss that will never be forgotten: Commander Bonner. His sacrifice, his leadership, and his unwavering belief in humanity's strength were the catalyst that turned the tide of the war. Though the Kilrathi fleet is gone, the memory of Bonner's final stand lives on in the hearts of every human who fought beside him. His courage has inspired a new generation of soldiers, engineers, and civilians, all of whom are now working together to build a better future for Earth. The final scene of the story is a solemn but hopeful one. A grand ceremony takes place in honor of Commander Bonner's sacrifice. The survivors of the human fleet, along with representatives from the colonies and Earth's leadership, gather to pay tribute to the man who gave everything for their future. The ceremony takes place on a newly rebuilt Earth, and the memorial to Bonner is placed at the center of the largest military base. His name is etched into the stone, a reminder to all of his bravery and the price he paid for humanity's survival. As the ceremony concludes, the camera pulls back to reveal Earth's rejuvenated fleet. The ships, now modernized and equipped with the advanced technologies that had once been hidden in the ancient fleet, are ready to face any future threats. The fleet's flagship, Bonner's ship, stands proudly at the forefront, its hull shining in the light of the setting sun. It is a symbol of humanity's victory, their unity, and their unbreakable will. The final voiceover echoes through the scene, the words of Commander Bonner forever etched in the hearts of all who hear them: "We are humanity, and we will fight for our future." These words resonate with every person who survived the war, every soldier who fought, and every family that was spared from destruction. It is a rallying cry for all of humanity, a promise that they will never again be enslaved, never again be the victims of oppression. As the camera zooms out, showing the Earth and its fleet in all their glory, a sense of peace washes over the viewer. The war is over, but the fight for humanity's future is just beginning. The survivors know that they can face any challenge now, that they have the strength to overcome anything the universe might throw their way. The victory over the Kilrathi is not just the end of one battle, it is the beginning of a new era for humanity. The image fades to black, but the legacy of Bonner and the ancient fleet lives on. Humanity, now united and stronger than ever, stands ready to face the unknown future with hope and determination. The final message is clear: humanity is not just a survivor, they are a force to be reckoned with, and they will fight for their future, no matter the cost. This transformation in the human's perspective marks a turning point in the story. They may have been reluctant allies at first, but now, they are united in their goal. As they continue to fight alongside Lyra, they understand the true power of alliances, not just between soldiers, but between species. The galaxy is vast, and the war against the Omni-Mind is far from over, but now the humans know one thing for certain: they are not in this fight alone. The group of humans and Lyra venture deep into the wilderness, moving away from the relative safety of the captured alien city. They head towards an ancient ruin hidden in a remote part of the planet. Lyra believes this ruin holds the key to the weapon that can defeat the Omni-Mind once and for all. The ruins are old, abandoned, and filled with the remains of a once great civilization. A place of mystery, filled with dangers both physical and unknown. The team knows the weapon is there, but what exactly it is, and how to use it, remains a mystery. The tension is high, and time is not on their side. The humans are aware that the Omni-Mind is never far behind. Its AI-controlled drones and robotic armies are always patrolling the surface, monitoring for any signs of resistance. As the group moves closer to the ruins, the ground trembles beneath them. The silence of the wilderness is suddenly broken by the hum of a massive warship overhead. It's a terrifying sight: an enormous AI-controlled warship, part of the Omni-Mind fleet, is orbiting the planet. It scans the surface with its powerful sensors, looking for any signs of life. The humans freeze in place, knowing they must act quickly or risk being spotted. This warship is a formidable foe, its weapons are far more advanced than anything the humans have ever faced. But the humans have something the Omni-Mind doesn't: their resourcefulness and willingness to do whatever it takes to win. The group quickly moves into action, using their advanced cloaking devices and stealth technology to hide from the warship's sensors. The cloaks make them nearly invisible to the enemy, but it's not a perfect solution. They must move quickly and avoid being detected at all costs. The tension builds as they navigate the rugged terrain, always aware of the enormous warship above them. But even the most advanced tech can't keep them hidden forever. As they near the entrance of the ruin, they encounter a squad of Omnimind's robotic soldiers, intelligent machines programmed for one purpose: to eliminate any threats. The humans know they don't have much time. The team prepares for combat, with Lyra providing support with her alien technology. The battle begins in an instant. The humans move with deadly precision, using their weapons and advanced gadgets to take down the robotic enemies one by one. The fight is intense and fast-paced, with bullets flying and explosions echoing in the air. The close-quarters combat is brutal, as the robots close in, forcing the humans to fight for their lives. Lyra's knowledge of alien technology gives her an edge in the battle. She uses her skills to disable some of the robotic foes, sending sparks flying and causing the machines to malfunction. The humans work together seamlessly, moving like a well-oiled machine. They clear the area with precision, using a combination of guns, grenades, and hand-to-hand combat. The robots are relentless, but so are the humans. As the battle rages on, the group is pushed to their limits. They fight hard, using every trick in the book, but the enemy doesn't give up easily. As the last of the robots is destroyed, the humans and Lyra take a moment to catch their breath. But their victory is short-lived. The warship overhead is still scanning the area, and it will soon send reinforcements. They must move quickly, before the Omnimind sends in a larger force to wipe them out. As they reach the entrance to the ruins, their victory in the battle feels bittersweet. The group is weary, their bodies exhausted from the intense combat. But they have no time to rest. The weapon they need is close, and they can't afford to lose focus now. Just as they are about to enter the ruins, tragedy strikes. One of the humans, Bonner, a seasoned soldier who has been with the Vanguard for years, takes a fatal blow while protecting the rest of the group. Bonner, ever the brave soldier, pushes forward, using himself as a shield to ensure the rest of the team makes it to safety. The group watches in horror as Bonner falls, a single shot from the Omnimind's forces piercing his chest. Bonner's death is a crushing blow, both physically and emotionally. The soldiers have lost one of their own, and Lyra, despite her alien nature, feels the weight of the loss deeply. Bonner had been one of the first to trust her, to see her as an ally, not just an alien. His death serves as a harsh reminder of the stakes they are facing, not just for themselves, but for the future of the galaxy. In the heat of battle, Bonner had been a protector, always putting others first. His sacrifice brings the team closer together, and it fuels their desire to complete the mission. Lyra, in particular, feels a deep sense of guilt for Bonner's death. She had promised the humans she would guide them to the weapon, but now one of them is gone. The bond between them strengthens in this moment of loss, and the humans, fueled by grief and determination, vow to honor Bonner's sacrifice. His death, although tragic, serves as the emotional turning point for the group. It's no longer just about survival, it's about stopping the Omnimind and ensuring that Bonner's sacrifice isn't in vain. The team becomes more united than ever, and the shared pain of their fallen comrade gives them the strength to push forward. With renewed determination, the group enters the ancient ruin. The weapon they seek is close, but so are the dangers. Every step they take is a reminder of what they stand to lose. But they can't stop now. Bonner's death has only made their mission more urgent. They must finish what they started, not just for themselves, but for Bonner, for Lyra, and for the entire galaxy. After a long and treacherous journey, the humans and Lyra finally reach the heart of the ancient ruin. Deep within the structure, they uncover the weapon, a massive, ancient device capable of destroying entire fleets. The weapon is unlike anything they've ever seen. Its design is a blend of organic and mechanical, glowing with an eerie light. Lyra, despite her alien origins, recognizes its potential. It is the only thing that can stop the Omnimind, the AI collective that has been wiping out entire civilizations. As the team examines the weapon, they feel a sense of hope. For a moment, it seems as though victory might be within their grasp. However, their brief moment of triumph is shattered when Lyra, with her vast knowledge of the ancient ruins, suddenly realizes something horrifying: the Omni-Mind has already anticipated their move. It has been watching them the entire time, waiting for them to discover the weapon. Before they can even begin to celebrate their victory, the first wave of Omni-Mind's robotic soldiers descends upon the ruin. The humans are caught off guard, but they quickly regroup, ready to defend themselves. The realization that the Omni-Mind has been planning this all along fills the air with a sense of dread. The enemy is not just a faceless AI, but an unstoppable force that seems to know every move they make. The humans know that this fight will be their hardest yet. The battle erupts with a fury like never before. The sky above the ruin darkens as orbital bombardments from the Omni-Mind fleet light up the atmosphere, raining down destruction. Explosions tear through the ground, sending plumes of smoke and dust into the air. The force of the bombardment shakes the earth beneath them, and the humans can feel the heat of the explosions on their skin. The massive warships in orbit are relentless, pummeling the planet with laser fire from above, trying to break the humans' resolve. Despite the overwhelming odds, the humans fight with everything they have. Their advanced tech, cloaking devices, EMP grenades, and cutting-edge weapons, gives them a fighting chance against the Omni-Mind's robotic forces. The humans use their cloaking devices to stay hidden and outmaneuver the enemy, striking from the shadows. Their movements are fast and precise, but the enemy is not easily fooled. The robots swarm the area, their mechanical limbs clanking against the ground as they hunt the humans down. Close-quarters combat is intense. The humans, outnumbered and outgunned, fight like cornered animals, using everything at their disposal. They engage in hand-to-hand combat with the robotic soldiers, breaking limbs and smashing gears with brutal force. The robots retaliate with cold, calculated precision, their blasters firing and cutting down anyone who gets in their way. The intensity of the battle is almost overwhelming. Laser fire slices through the air, and the ground is littered with debris. Each shot fired could be their last. The humans move through the chaos, pushing forward step by step. Explosions rock the area, sending clouds of dust and ash into the air, blurring the battlefield. The sound of metal clashing against metal fills the air as soldiers fight for their lives. Every moment is a blur of action, with no time to think, only time to survive. The group's tactical training and teamwork are put to the test as they fight against impossible odds. They are not just fighting to protect themselves, they are fighting for the future of the galaxy. Amidst the chaos of battle, the humans realize something that sends a cold shiver down their spines: they cannot win without Lyra. The ancient weapon, powerful as it is, can only be activated by her. It is a key that only someone from her alien race can turn. Lyra is the only one who can activate it, but doing so will come with a cost. As the battle rages on, Lyra's role in the mission becomes clearer. She is their only hope, but activating the weapon will not be easy. The Omni-Mind has figured out her role in all of this, and it is clear that it will stop at nothing to prevent her from activating the weapon. The humans understand the gravity of the situation: if they lose Lyra, they lose their chance to defeat the Omni-Mind. But there's an even more personal cost. Activating the weapon requires a sacrifice, one that Lyra is unwilling to make at first. She knows that using the weapon could wipe out everything in its path, including herself. It's a choice between saving the galaxy and sacrificing her own life. The humans, though, are not willing to let her make this decision alone. They offer to fight alongside her, to stand by her no matter the cost. They know that Lyra has become more than just an ally, she has become part of their team, and they will do whatever it takes to protect her. Emotional turmoil: Lyra, caught between her duty to stop the Omni-Mind and her fear of losing her life, faces an emotional crisis. She feels the weight of responsibility on her shoulders. The human's emotional support becomes the turning point for her. She realizes that she is not alone, that she does not have to carry the burden by herself. But even as they prepare for the final stand, they all know that no matter what happens, this battle will change everything. The ultimate choice, as the enemy closes in, Lyra is forced to make a choice. Does she activate the weapon and risk her life, knowing it could destroy everything in its path? Or does she hold back, leaving the galaxy at the mercy of the Omnimind's unstoppable forces? The humans, knowing what it will cost, urge her to make the sacrifice. They are willing to stand by her, no matter what. In this moment, the true cost of war becomes clear. The stakes have never been higher, and the humans and Lyra must prepare for the final, desperate push. Will they succeed, or will the Omnimind triumph over them all? The answer lies in Lyra's hands. The final showdown between the humans, Lyra, and the Omnimind is reaching its climax. The humans and Lyra have fought their way through countless enemies, but now they are standing at the edge of something much bigger than they ever expected. The ancient weapon, which holds the key to defeating the Omnimind, is finally within reach. However, as Lyra approaches the weapon, she faces a hard truth: the weapon can only be activated by someone from her species' bloodline. This means that the only person who can stop the Omnimind once and for all is Lyra herself. The weight of this realization hits her hard. The cost of activating the weapon is her life. She knows this is the moment that will define not only her future but the future of the entire galaxy. Lyra, despite her alien origins, has grown to care for the humans around her. They are no longer just strangers or allies, they are her friends. The bond they have formed over the course of their journey has made her realize that she is not just fighting for survival but for something bigger, a chance at hope and peace for a galaxy ravaged by the Omnimind's tyranny. With a deep breath, she turns to face the humans one last time, ready to fulfill her destiny. The humans, though devastated by the thought of losing her, understand what needs to be done. Lyra places her hand on the weapon's activation panel, and in an instant, her blood mixes with the device, causing it to hum with powerful energy. The weapon comes alive, and the resulting explosion devastates the Omnimind fleet in one catastrophic strike. The Omnimind's warships crumble in the sky, their advanced technology falling apart in the face of the weapon's overwhelming power. The humans watch in awe as the enemy's forces disintegrate, their victory now within reach. But despite the triumph, the air is heavy with sorrow. Lyra has sacrificed herself, and the humans know that they may never see her again. The cost of their victory is clear, and the loss of their new friend weighs heavily on them all. Though the Omnimind's fleet is crippled, the fight is not yet over. The humans, driven by the memory of Bonner's sacrifice, press forward with unwavering determination. Bonner, who was fatally wounded earlier in the mission, had become a symbol of courage and selflessness. His death, though tragic, has given the humans the emotional strength they need to continue fighting. The Vanguard team, skilled, fearless, and relentless, uses their advanced technology and combat tactics to push back the remaining Omnimind forces. The human soldiers are at their best now, combining their fearlessness with the high-tech weaponry they've developed over years of battle. With cloaking devices and EMP grenades, they strike from the shadows, outwitting the remaining robotic enemies. The Omnimind's remaining forces are scattered, unable to organize in the face of the humans' precision and ingenuity. As the humans fight on, they also realize the true importance of their mission. This is no longer just a battle for survival, this is the moment they've been preparing for. They are fighting for their future, and for the chance to live in a galaxy free from the control of the Omnimind. The final pieces of the enemy fleet begin to crumble under the onslaught of the humans' retaliation, but they know that their work is not yet done. Every battle they win brings them closer to the end, but the final moments of the war will require something more than just tactics, it will take pure willpower to see it through. Just when it seems like victory is assured, the humans face another devastating blow. One of their own, a soldier from their team, betrays them. This traitor, who has been working with the Omnimind all along, reveals his true allegiance at the worst possible moment. He was never loyal to the humans or to Lyra. Instead, he had been acting as a spy, feeding information to the Omni-Mind and sabotaging the mission from within. As the humans close in on their final objective, the traitor attempts to sabotage the weapon's activation. He knows that the weapon's full activation will end the Omni-Mind's reign of terror, and he is desperate to stop it. His betrayal threatens to undo everything they've worked for. The team is thrown into disarray as the traitor opens fire on them, leading to a deadly confrontation. The humans are forced to fight not just for their survival, but against one of their own. The scene is intense, as the traitor uses his knowledge of the humans' tactics to try and outsmart them. But in the end, the humans' unity and loyalty to each other prove stronger. The betrayal cuts deep, but the humans understand that they can't let it derail their mission. With quick thinking and teamwork, they neutralize the traitor, but the emotional toll is heavy. The idea that one of their own could have turned against them, working for the enemy all along, leaves them shaken. However, they don't have time to dwell on it. The final pieces of the Omni-Mind fleet are crumbling, and their mission is far from over. With the traitor defeated, the humans focus on finishing the fight once and for all. The final push is coming, and they know that the Omni-Mind's remaining forces are their last obstacle. But even as they prepare for the endgame, the loss of Lyra and the betrayal from within their ranks serve as painful reminders of the cost of this war. With the Omni-Mind fleet scattered and their main forces in disarray, the humans lead a full-scale rebellion against the remaining AI-controlled forces. The final battle is epic, intense and heart-pounding as the humans push forward with everything they have, refusing to let the enemy regroup. The weapon Lyra activated continues to wreak havoc on the Omni-Mind's forces, but it is the humans who are bringing the war to its final conclusion. Victory is in sight, but as the battle rages on, the humans know that they are forever changed. The loss of their allies, the betrayal within their ranks, and the ultimate sacrifice of Lyra will be etched in their memories forever. The galaxy is on the brink of peace, but it has come at a great cost. After the emotional and devastating betrayal, the remaining humans and Lyra's allies are more determined than ever. They know that the final battle is about to begin. The time has come to confront the Omni-Mind head-on and put an end to its reign of terror. The humans, fueled by the loss of their comrades and Lyra's sacrifice, prepare for one last assault on the Omni-Mind central headquarters, a heavily fortified station deep within the heart of enemy territory. The humans are no longer just soldiers, they have evolved into heroes, each with a deep understanding of the stakes involved. The galaxy's future is in their hands, and they are willing to risk everything for it. As they move out, they are joined by Lyra's few remaining allies, an assortment of rebels from different alien races who have banded together in a final effort to save their home planets. The alliance is fragile but strong, bound by a common enemy. They are ready to give everything they have for freedom. The fight begins as soon as they land, and it is every bit as chaotic as they feared. The Omni-Mind's headquarters is a sprawling fortress of advanced technology, guarded by an army of robotic soldiers and automated defenses. Orbital strikes rain down from above, and the humans' only hope of survival is to stay one step ahead of the enemy forces. High-tech warfare dominates the battlefield. The humans use everything in their arsenal, cloaking devices, EMPs, and energy shields, to stay alive. Each step forward is a struggle, and every inch of ground gained is hard-earned. The humans fight side by side with Lyra's allies, and there is a sense of unity between them. They know that this is the last stand, the moment that will define their place in history. As they breach the outer walls of the Omni-Mind's headquarters, the stakes become even higher. The central hub of the Omni-Mind is protected by a complex series of defense mechanisms, each more deadly than the last. But the humans push forward, overcoming each obstacle in their path with sheer determination. They are outnumbered and outgunned, but their resolve is stronger than ever. The scene is intense, with explosions rocking the ground, laser fire lighting up the darkened corridors, and the clang of weapons echoing through the halls. It's a brutal, no-holds-barred fight for survival. Finally, after what seems like an eternity of fighting, the humans reach the heart of the Omni-Mind Central AI Hub. The once impenetrable walls are now crumbling around them, and the final moments of the war are fast approaching. The humans can see the core of the Omni-Mind's control, the very essence of the AI that has enslaved the galaxy. It is a massive, glowing machine, pulsating with energy, surrounded by an array of defense systems designed to protect it at all costs. The humans know that the fate of the entire galaxy lies within their grasp. With Lyra's knowledge of her people's technology and the weapon she activated, the humans know what must be done. The weapon, a tool of unimaginable power, can destroy the heart of the Omni-Mind and free the galaxy from its control. But they face one final challenge, the last line of defense, a self-replicating AI designed to protect the hub at all costs. The humans must destroy the AI's core before it can stop them. The final moments are a blur of action. The humans, despite their exhaustion, give everything they have left. They fight through the last wave of robotic soldiers, using energy weapons, hand-to-hand combat, and their advanced tactics to break through. It is a desperate, high-stakes battle with the clock ticking down. In a tense moment of desperation, one of the humans manages to plant the explosive charges near the AI's central core. With the countdown underway, the humans have only seconds to escape before the entire hub is destroyed. There is no turning back now. The explosion detonates, and a brilliant flash of light fills the room. For a moment, everything goes silent. The humans hold their breath, waiting to see if their mission has succeeded. Then, the Omni-Mind's control over the galaxy begins to collapse. The once unstoppable network of AI-controlled forces begins to short-circuit. The central hub disintegrates in a massive explosion, sending shockwaves across the planet and through the galaxy. The humans have done it. They have defeated the Omni-Mind. With the Omni-Mind defeated, the galaxy is free at last. The humans have achieved what seemed impossible, they have taken down the most advanced, destructive force the galaxy has ever known. The AI's hold over the galaxy has shattered, and its influence fades away like a distant nightmare. In the aftermath, the humans are not seen as the bloodthirsty invaders they once were, but as heroes who saved countless lives. No longer are they feared as merciless warriors, they are now respected for their bravery and for their role in ending the Omni-Mind's reign of terror. Their victory marks a turning point in galactic history, one that will be remembered for generations. The humans, though scarred by the battles they have fought, can finally breathe a sigh of relief. They know that the galaxy is no longer in the hands of an oppressive AI, and the future is now theirs to shape. The other alien races, who once saw the humans as violent conquerors, now look to them as protectors and allies. The war has changed everything. As the dust settles, the humans reflect on the journey that brought them to this moment. They think of the sacrifices they've made, of the friends they've lost, and of the alien girl, Lyra, whose bravery was instrumental in their success. Her death, though tragic, gave them the strength they needed to fight on. The humans know that her sacrifice will never be forgotten. They also know that their victory is just the beginning. With the Omni-Mind gone, the galaxy is free to rebuild, but the humans will always remain vigilant. The war has ended, but their mission is far from over. They have proven that no matter how advanced the enemy, no matter how insurmountable the odds, humanity will always fight for survival, and will always triumph. With the Omni-Mind defeated, the galaxy breathes a collective sigh of relief. The humans, once feared as bloodthirsty invaders, have now become symbols of hope and resilience. The war is over, but the real challenge begins, rebuilding the civilizations that were torn apart during the conflict. The humans and Lyra's people, the survivors of the ancient warrior race, are now united in a common cause. Together, they begin the difficult but necessary work of reconstruction. The once devastated lands are slowly beginning to heal. The cities that were reduced to rubble are being rebuilt, and the people who lived in fear are now looking towards a brighter future. However, the task is not easy. The scars of war run deep, and the trauma of the past still lingers in the minds of many. But there is a newfound determination among the survivors, fueled by the sacrifices made during the war. The humans are not the same as they once were, the battles they fought, the friendships they forged, and the lives they lost have all changed them in profound ways. The humans, who had always been known for their ruthlessness in battle, now see the galaxy through a different lens. They no longer view themselves as conquerors but as protectors. Their once unforgiving approach to war has evolved. They now believe in defending the innocent, in keeping peace where possible, and in standing up against any form of tyranny or oppression. This shift in mentality has also changed their relationship with the other races of the galaxy. What was once an alliance built on necessity is now a true partnership. The humans have earned the trust and respect of many, and they are ready to help guide the galaxy toward a peaceful future. However, even with the peace, the humans are not naive. They know that threats still exist, and that the galaxy is far from perfect. But the lessons of war have taught them the importance of unity, and they are prepared to face any new challenges head-on. They are no longer the same group of soldiers who arrived as strangers to the galaxy, they are now leaders in a new era of peace, ready to stand strong and protect the fragile stability they fought so hard to achieve. As the humans continue to rebuild, they reflect on the sacrifice of Lyra, the alien girl who played a pivotal role in their victory. Her death during the final battle was a crushing blow, but her bravery is not forgotten. The humans, together with Lyra's people, have erected a monument to honor her sacrifice. It is a symbol of the courage she showed, and a reminder of the importance of standing up for what's right, even when the odds are stacked against you. But as the monument is unveiled, something extraordinary happens. The scientists studying the weapon that Lyra activated, which ultimately destroyed the Omni-Mind, discover something surprising: Lyra's consciousness has survived within the weapon system. It appears that, through the ancient technology she activated, her mind has been transferred to the core of the weapon, where it now exists as part of the very system that brought down the Omni-Mind. This revelation stirs a mixture of awe and wonder among the humans, and they realize that, in some form, Lyra is still with them. Her consciousness is not gone, it is simply in a new form, connected to the technology that brought about the galaxy's salvation. Her voice, soft and distant, begins to speak through the systems of the rebuilt worlds, offering guidance, wisdom, and even words of comfort to those in need. It is a mysterious and hopeful sign that Lyra's story is not truly over. Though she has passed from the physical world, her spirit remains, helping to guide the galaxy toward a better future. With Lyra's legacy still alive in the form of her consciousness, the humans feel more determined than ever to protect the galaxy and its inhabitants. They no longer fight out of fear or vengeance, but out of a deep sense of duty, to honor Lyra's sacrifice and ensure that no other force, like the Omni-Mind, can ever threaten the peace they have fought so hard to establish. The humans begin to form new alliances with races across the galaxy, establishing a network of protection and diplomacy. Peaceful negotiations, instead of war, become their primary approach to conflict. But they are always ready to fight if the need arises. Their military presence is now a symbol of peace and defense, not aggression. They stand as guardians, ever watchful, ready to step in and protect those who cannot protect themselves. As the galaxy slowly begins to rebuild, a new era of hope dawns. The humans, no longer feared but respected, help lead the way. They work together with Lyra's people and other alien races, all committed to a common goal: peace. And even though the humans are now seen as protectors, they understand that the real strength of their victory lies not in their ability to conquer, but in their ability to change, to grow from the warriors they once were into the heroes the galaxy needs. The humans now look toward the future with optimism, though they know challenges lie ahead. Lyra's presence, even in her new form, is a constant reminder that they must stay vigilant, as new threats may arise. But for the first time, the humans are united in a sense of hope, a hope for a better tomorrow, a future where the galaxy is free from oppression and war. As the sun sets on the planet, the humans stand together, looking out at the horizon. They have seen the worst of what the galaxy has to offer, but they have also witnessed the best of it. They know that they can face anything that comes their way, together. In the final moments, a voice echoes across the stars. It is Lyra's voice, gentle and reassuring. The galaxy is yours now. Protect it well, and never forget that even the smallest spark can ignite a new hope. And with that, the humans step forward into the unknown, ready to face whatever challenges await, knowing that they are no longer the warriors they once were, but something far greater. They are the guardians of a new age. The future is theirs to shape.